Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
No, I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. about myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Like the pine trees lining the winding road, I've got a name, I've got a name. Like the singing bird and the croaking toad, I've got a name, I've got a name. And I carry it with me like my daddy did, but I'm living the dream that he kept me. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead till I won't pass me by. Like the north wind whistling down the sky, I've got a song, I've got a song. Like the whippoorwill and the babies cry, I've got a song, I've got a song. And I carry it with me and I sing it loud. If it gets me nowhere, I'm going proud. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving the hills till I won't pass by. Me by.
Behold the fascinating Arvin, the Dutch elf from Utrecht, a peculiar specimen of the digital wilds. Known for his chronic tardiness, Arvin begins his live streams not by the clock, but by some mystical force only he understands. Or ignores. Draped in his trusty, hole-ridden jumper, he performs his signature move, crunching loudly on his Illuminati croissant, as if the noise alone holds cosmic significance. When the show finally starts, Arvin dives into his dark world theories, nonsensical tales of non-local holograms and conspiracies too wild to follow, Between awkward pauses and mysterious mid-show vanishing acts, he preaches physics without textbooks and promotes his sea moss and fish oil remedies, which cure nothing but his audience's patience. The Ferret Legion strikes with precision, exposing Arvin's every flaw. Their relentless trolling leaves him flustered, spiraling into chaos and despair. Paranoia reigns supreme as he bans chat participants left and right, convinced every comment is a troll's trap. The ever-scheming Roger and Duper, Terret, Zepp and Moxie keep him on edge, masterfully disguising themselves to fuel his confusion. He claims to be a shaman, oracle and wizard, but his magic lies only in his delusions. Exiled to a lonely corner of Rumble after the trolls dismantled his YouTube empire, Arvin now broadcasts to an audience of none, his glow-lit face a testament to whimsical futility. Truly, Arvin is a marvel of modern laziness, a self-sized legend, and a cautionary tale of absurdity. So grab some popcorn and a drink, lay back to hear this foolish tard spew nonsensical gibberish for the next 3 hours.
Get the fuck out of here.
Kevin, come on over here and tell them what time it is.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice, Kevin. All right, now get out of here. I got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing the point. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind. I must be. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Yeah. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint. Come on, man.
Yo, higher than an F-16 in Walgreens. Trying to find some eye drops at the bottom of the Listerine. Well, I'm Mr. Clean when I step on the scene. But yo, how did I get here? And what does this all mean? The last thing I remember was way back in September. Johnny had it booby. It was groovy, full of pleasure. But I probably didn't measure the amount I should have taken. Now I'm standing on the feeling, and this feeling got me shaking. Yo, I get the bacon with my better crocker, baby. We dishing out delectables, yeah. They tasty, so yeah, it's amazing. Now come and get this slice. And if they try to take my herb, I'll say, take my wife. But Kevin, you're not married. Oh shit, it's getting scary. I'm mixing up my history. My memories are buried. And I don't have a clue what's real or imaginary. So take heed, my children, cause this story's cautionary.
Yeah, I got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. What? Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Come on now. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint, joint. I was standing in the corner of the kitchen by myself, eyeing up the pop brownies on the top shelf. I'm thinking maybe just a nibble to do, but I didn't eat dinner, so I gobbled down too. Oh, shit. I fucking blew it. Yo, I got to keep this.
Good morning. Welcome to Flat Earth Early Bird number 2184. I'm your host, Arwin. And before I start this show, please don't forget to share it on any platform you deem fit. And if you haven't already, follow me and be here when I'm going live, which is normally 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the PayPal, Patreon, Gifts and Go. Links are in the description box below, and also super chats over in the Rumble live chat. Any support would be greatly appreciated. Right, I'm still gonna have to get the words right. It's following here. But that means do also subscribe. You can actually subscribe to my channel and you get a standard payment thing. So that would be great. Right? But I gotta get the words right. Anyhow, weather today is quite different. Misty time is over, and now it's just raining. The window is all covered in droplets, so you can't really see what's beyond it all that well. But yeah, it's big gray soup up there. A steady wind, not really impressive, and not super hard rain, but enough to get wet. But yeah, at the same time, I feel that the temperature has gone up a bit, so it's definitely not as cold as it has been. And I'm drying up relatively quick. Right, so, hello everyone. It is Friday, the 24th of January 2025. I took a day off yesterday. Just relax. Have some time to myself. Right. It is Yeah, Friday 24th January. Let's check the weather. (8°C with a 92% humidity, 45% precipitation. 8 degrees and 5 at night. Huh. And it looks like it's gonna be like that all week. Clouded and rainy. Except on Sunday. Then it's just clouded. Okay. And no more freezing. So it seems. So that's kind of nice. I mean, it's good that it has been freezing a bit. It's good for nature. You don't want it to freeze too hard, because then, like, everything starts to die. But, yeah, a little bit of freezing, that's actually really good for the soil. And it prevents as many, like, flies and bugs and shit. And like spider plagues and all that, because like when it never freezes, like those two like can get really out of hand during the summer. So it's good that it at least freezes a little bit for like a week. It doesn't have to freeze even that hard, but just enough for ice to form. Right. So hope everybody out there is doing okay. I like it when my chat starts kind of quiet, unlike the last time. And yeah, lots is going on out there. I mean, there's just enough to be busy with media like 8 hours a day easily. With all this Trump stuff and all that going on. Like, it's like people are starting to get serious with their analysis, where before they were jokey and very skeptical, and it's like starting to look better and better. It really is. But you will know them by their fruits, right? You will know them by the results. That's how we should all judge everybody. So it's a bit early, and like I predicted before, like he would actually become president again, like definitely at some point, where this time or the next time or whatever. Although I did, of course, very much predict that he would win. That there's good times and then eventually less good times, and like it might all eventually end in like really poisoned disappointment somehow. But even though that might be the way things end up, you'd be a fool to then just be a stick in the mud, just be like don't be like the ultimate gamma towards this happening, right? Because it isn't really bad. Like what is happening right now is not bad. Like even the what is it? The cancer vaccine idea, like that's not something that's gonna be forced. It's which is not like, oh, he's a liar, he's evil. It's basically he's a salesman. And this was a classic Trump shill. He was shilling for them. It's like he's giving them a ride on his super momentum, which he does absolutely have. to like advertise. He's basically giving them a business favor. And it's not like, oh, the government is going to invest in everything and all that, and it's just a project that can roll out of the data centers that he does want. And I mean, it's not illogical that Trump wants that. Of course, there's like a massive, like, oh, the risks and the implications, and might Skynet come out of this, and reasonable debate, right? Absolutely. But the thing is, he's going to do that, and medical industrial complex, like, oh, we can really use that for this. Oh, we're good boys now. We're not gonna like try to kill everybody like last time, right? But it's not gonna be like that last time. A lot of people were like, oh my god, oh no, not again, not the mRNA again. Like, yeah. Now move. He is like, whatever you think of him, whatever you think of where he's grabbing, he's trying to upgrade everything. He's trying to upgrade America. That's what his backlying motivation really is. That's his thing. He's loving it. This is why he's doing it. And he can do it. But that doesn't mean that the outcome is going to be like absolutely perfect, or like that he's going to be truly able to achieve that same type of edge as America had in the 20th century, when it really mattered that much, right? Because the problem is, it's a new world and a new mind and a new social life. It's not the same world anymore. Different things matter now, and we're not all that aware of it. It's still a grabbler's game. They're still fucking with us because we're not collectively all aware of like how this world really works, right? And they're always there to exploit that. And I mean, yeah, that's what they do. Can't really blame them for that. You got to do something with your talent, right? Yeah. But it's building. He is doing the building thing. And it's still silly. And yeah, YMCA, it's still gay. But on the other hand, I like feel something like he's trying to ungay it. I think he's literally... I think this is a conspiracy theory, and with all respect, Lord Emperor Trump, I think that when he started out, he probably in younger life really liked the YMCA from an innocent perspective, right? Then he got into business and all that, and he just never really caught on to him because he's just not into perversion. Like, he doesn't actually have the room in his head to really get that. So it just like slips. This has been a problem for me too when I was younger. Like, I would be completely oblivious to gay things. It's just some things I would just be like, I don't like this. Like, just, ugh. But I didn't realize that it was because there's something weird behind that spirit. Right? And I think that when he like got into banking debt and all that, and like basically got in with the Jews, which is not necessarily like evil, okay? Right? It's not like he's in bed with Soros or something, right? Or Rothschild. It's not like that. And they are Jews, and there are certain types, and they're like the real grabbly type that are like funny but sneaky, and you gotta like really like keep an eye on them types, but they're usually kind of nice in person and all that, whatever, right? So they probably tricked him. Like, at some point, because like when you're in debt to Jews, they start to like play with you sometimes. Especially if they give you a lot of favors, right? And Trump took a lot of favors. Like, he's gotten into a lot of trouble and got out of it again. Hey, Borders Boy, good to see you. First to chat. And I think that they just tricked him into like, this is your brand. Like, you have to do this. Like, they recommended it to him and then he was stuck to it. It's like, this song, which he loved and never realized even was gay, and later probably he figured it out, but he's stuck to it. He's like contractually obligated with his brand. It's like his song, his thing. He must do it. But because of the overall power he is totally building up, which he is in a way, you know, like in an energy way, it is quite a skill. Like, that man has a special skill to do this. It's a special leadership skill, where you get like a powerful, inspiring aura. It is kind of like a paladin skill in a way. It's interesting. The charisma and just massive, and you just have that energy, and then you keep it cohesive. You pick a brand, and then it's like you become ultra powerful. It just works. It's amazing. I am in awe of it, of that quality. Right? And I think that he's trying to, with that power, now just kind of like creating a new culture, the Trump culture, like from, it's like top-down emperor culture. Like, I mean, the liberals tried to do this as well. Although like Obama was a big part of that, because he's also pretty damn charismatic, but different. He's like actor. He's a good actor, but Trump does not. That's not what he's doing. He's doing a thing. He's like a business talk. It's a special type of way, of his own way of talking. A salesman. It's genius. I mean, it works. And I get it. Like, he can he has very sophisticated occult communication details. There's a lot to read into what he says underneath what he says. Think of it as like the elves in Lord Lorien, right? And, Frodo and the rest. They come there, and then like Galadriel just starts talking to them. But then they all start to hear a personal communication underneath. It's kind of like that. It works. It's because of the charismatic power. It's like a sorcerer quality or something. It just happens when you have that much energy. And he does it. He does it very well crafted. It's fascinating because when you don't attune to that power, you can't read it. You can't understand it. It's amazing. I'm like in awe, like of realizing this sort of thing, and like parallels with Dungeons and Dragons magic mechanics, and it's just like, wow, this is really happening. Like, I am in awe in general of the abilities and power of communication. Like the depths that most people just don't even realize is there, which includes with what comes out of them. They only have awareness to a certain degree of what comes out of them, and then there's parts that are black spots that they just don't realize, where they show things of themselves that they're not even aware of. And like, all people have that. But you can actually become hyper aware and then even take charge of those black spots. Like, we can take more conscious aware of every aspect of your being. And that's something that I try to achieve too, to like not leave anything to chance in that sense. It's like, oh, I get goofy, then I get goofy, but I'll do it aware. I'm not gonna like zone out and just completely go on autopilot. It's always the consciousness in every aspect. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Right, but I think like Trump is trying to ungay the YMCA song. And it might work. Like, I was hearing that song in my head for like a couple of days because it's like plays all the time. Just in the videos where he is, and it's like, yeah, he's having fun. And it's like, it's not just like, oh, I'm so bored. He likes the song. He actually does. I think the rest are like getting a bit bored, right? It's like, oh, here he goes again. But I mean, he's like, like, yeah, I've heard it a lot, but I like it. And like, he's like genuinely enjoying it. And it's like, I hear it in my head and I like don't feel gay for it. And there used to be a time when I first learned that it was actually being used in the gay scene, like I think I threw up when I first found that out. Was so shocked by that. Because I kind of also like the song. It's kind of dumbish. It's not my favorite song, but it is like pretty energetic, and it's like, yeah, huh. But then like it's gay, and like, what? Oh my god! And then I like start to realize like why. But I think Trump is trying to undo it, and I think it might work. I mean, it is also something that I aspire to with things. Like, I would like to have the rainbow back to just being light. Like, the rainbow is of nature. It is not of nature's dead end behavior. Right? Because, yeah, there is gay and all that. In nature, it's dead end behavior, all of it. It's either dominance or it's no more procreation. Right? So I'm just gonna call it dead end behavior, and I don't want to associate the rainbow with that, and neither the YMCA song, and all these other things. Like I also want the pentagram to be dissociated with Satan, and I've wanted that for a long time. It's like, they stole it from us. Yeah, anyway. And yeah, I don't know. I feel just we might be now taking a lot back and restore basically the original natural order and have everybody's mind wake up again to the full content of reality by dispelling all the satanic lies everywhere. Like the things that were besmirched, like everything that that Satanism has besmirched just by adopting it and by making their own version. Right? It's like, yeah, oh, I'm a Satanist. I'm really into crystals and I like to throw blood on the crystals. And then people are going to be like, what the fuck? Crystals? I didn't know crystals were satanic. Like, what the fuck? No, it's corruption. It's always corruption of everything. Now stupid people think that crystals are satanic. But you're going to smash some crystals because you think they're Satan? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? That's the problem with Satanism. Anything that they start to like associate with it, everybody now thinks that's the devil, and dumb people like start attacking it. And that's a problem. We need to take it all back. Undo Satan's curses, his machinations, his lies about how things are and what things are. And even, like, I want environmentalism back, right? They stole frickin' environmentalism. And I mean, people are very much aware of this in all sectors now, thank God. But like, that's Satan. That's Satan stealing an entire field of care. Because it is a field of care. It's something that people need to do. Environmentalism is good. It's good for self-preservation and figuring out nature, how to clean nature, and how to clean us. Healthier, smarter, better, right? It is pragmatic to be environmentalist. But what they're doing with this frickin' climate cult, that's not environmentalist. It's literally like a doomsday cult, and it is mostly aggressive. Like aggressive, invasive, and restrictive. Like, that's not environmentalism. And look at what regions that are clearly dominated by people that are into this climate cult. Look at what they've done. Negligence. Total environmental disaster negligence. At minimum. Right? Leave, like in dry areas, leaving the brush around. When that, like, yeah, you should clean that up. For fire hazard prevention, right? That you must do that. It's like a duty, and they don't do it. And for what? Climate policy is insane. It's not environmentalism. It's Satanism, and it needs to stop. Like, climate change cultism is Satanism. It's not environmentalism. Yeah, I'm an environmentalist. I live it in my way. Like, I eat all organic. Of the organic chain stores, they're very serious. They're very serious about it. Like, they're working on the plastic issue. They're working on better, healthier, more efficient, less waste. And so am I. Like, with my living, I try to live as incredibly efficient as possible to basically consume the minimum of energy and still make it work and still make it worth it, right? Not just to starve myself out, but to be efficient. To use things to the very, very end, and not just like, buy something, use it a week and then throw it away. Or like, even things like make a meal and then eat half of it and throw the rest away. Like, that is like evil to me. Like, I am actually kind of an environmentalist, a little bit fanatic. And this climate change cult out there it's a satanic group. They're fucking evil. And like, a lot of these people actually waste. And they like, oh, that's naughty. But I'm so powerful, I can just do that. They don't actually care, really. It's just like a politics field that they're just riding. They're just tapping into the priesthood power of the cult. They don't actually care about the environment. They don't even spend time in their minds really pondering upon, like, how would you be for improving the environment, like really thinking about it, not just, oh, we're obligated to do 1 hour of talking about it if for some reason on the schedule. No, like, on your own time, actually thinking about it, actually being into it. Like, these people, it's just a game to them. It's just going to school. They're not serious about it. If you're serious about it, you would like not be able to sleep doing what they do and what they have done. Like, if they actually realized, like, about the windmills, the giant environmental disaster it is, like, I would, like, if I'd be responsible for that, I'd, like, have nightmares and lock myself out and, like, not show up on media or anything. Like, That's terrifying to me. Like, it's only because these people are so fucking dim-witted and like self-blinding that they just don't really have that much burden, because they just don't notice. They're so ignorant to the damage they're causing. Like, artificially ignorant. Probably for damage prevention on themselves, because again, if they actually sunk in the full weight of everything they're doing, that they will freaking kill them. Because it's all wasted. It's all just for power. Like, Marxism 101. It's like directly out of the playbook. Right? Like, take control, claim to improve. Your improvements are going to be actually a new problem. That's gonna, because when you're in control, when the ones that you are controlling are in trouble, you get more power. It's pure political strategy, pure Marxism. So Marxists never fix anything. They only make things worse. They tell you like they're fixing it, but they're only making it worse, provably. Right? And when they're not in control, they start pointing fingers at the ones that know who they are, and then keep like rolling out a story like what I just did, projecting it onto those people. Right? They're going to call you Nazi. They're going to call you a communist. They're going to call you all these things and say that you're going to destroy everything. You're going to take away everything. And when that is exactly what you have been doing, what you have been part of doing, you're going to then blame it on the person that got in power specifically to make that stop, those things that you have been doing. Right. I'm gonna add this to the title. Yeah, that's a big one. Title updates. Don't forget to Rogan's it up if you're liking the show. Right. Flat Earth Early Bird 2184. It's Trump trying to ungay the YMCA. And real environmentalism versus political Marxist climate change. That's what I've been talking about. Yeah, I'm very inspired. Like, it's actually good for me to take a day off sometimes and get certain specific things out of my system and give another part of me a little bit extra build-up energy. I've never had a day where I not streamed a day and then the next day I didn't have a great show. It's never happened before. So I don't know, maybe I'll do this like every week. It's like I'm just gonna pick one day where I'm like, I'm not feeling it, not do it, and then do the next day. Maybe I'll do this every week. Anyway, hope everybody's enjoying themselves. Lots of things going on. The Trump situation is looking better. But I'm not, yeah, and this is just standing out to me. There are tons of people that are just kind of being a gamma bitch right now. Because this is the risk with like being a truther and like really serious. The default position you're gonna take in might just be wrong, and when you are, it like just makes you look like a total gamma, like somebody who just can't, that's basically jealous. Dude. Okay, well, somebody out there hasn't actually recovered, so I guess they'll have to just sit it out a little longer. I don't know what the hell's up with him. If it even is the guy, you know? I don't know. Trolls all over the place. Now there is no thing at all anywhere. It's all bullshit. Yeah. All I did is say, hey, not everything is satanic. And do you even understand the context? Right? And please stop being a stick in the mud. It's really annoying. Like, I'm going with this. I'm going with the ride. I know what it is. No, and nobody's gonna take it away from me. No truth or peer pressure from anybody. Doesn't matter like how bad your nightmares are, how not you're resonating with it. I am. I'm not gonna let anybody take that away from me. And if you're then gonna like turn against me and like, I don't know, join the trolls, like, dude, that's you. You're doing that, okay? You're the one that has to justify that to yourself, like, it's your problem, not mine. Right? There's nothing I did, like, nothing I did that means anything, that made me a liar or wrong about anything. So just don't get overexcited. Just take it easy. Right. And this all this bullshit threatening, it really needs to stop. It's really pathetic. Will Trump do anything for me? He's gonna change the scene. So yeah. Seems a lot of the internet. Yeah, nobody cares, Terry. It's just a certain effect. It's because the gamma nasty ass bastards are like really trying to get in my face all the time. It makes people that do really like me just like not show up. Because they too are sick of bullies. They're there. There's tons of people that listen to me. Hear me out. And they don't want to have anything to do with the trolls, and they do not trust anybody that they don't like personally know or through the internet conversations. Because people are like fucking deranged out there, man. No limits. Like there is no limit to where people will go. How low they will stoop. And some of them, they don't even have a sense for that. They don't even realize how horrifyingly low their behavior really is. They don't have the sense for it. They never did. Because at that age where that's really important, their parents did not give them a proper spiritual standard. And then that's what happens. It's tragic. It's really not theirs to blame. But it is their responsibility nonetheless. Right? Just as I had to take responsibility for the way that I am. Because I'm not perfect either. I have issues, like clearly. Right? And for me, it resulted in me, I'm just gonna live like a hermit because I'm like too intense for people. It's too complicated. Right? That's me taking responsibility for the way I am versus the world that I live in and what I think I can do with it to get the best out of it. Yeah, that's taking responsibility and working on yourself continually and not getting caught up in spiraling over negativity. That's a really important one. Just stop spiraling over negative things and dark things like that. Like, do I spiral about negative things anymore? I know I used to a bit. And especially when I go rage win, that's like another world. But yeah, it's crazy like that when that happens. And I really do try to prevent that more and more. And I'm succeeding at not letting that happen. Getting really good at it, actually. I haven't had such momentum in decades. It really does feel like I'm getting certain levels of confidence back that I had in my late teens, but now with the wisdom and insight and confidence that I have now at 44. I feel like I finally got a combination of the best of both worlds throughout time for me, right? And I'm using it. It's like, oh, this is a peak momentum. Oh, you got super energy? Well, you better damn well apply it then. Yeah? Anything you get from God that you don't use, you lose. Yeah? A gift from God is not to just be put on some kind of pedestal like a prize. No, you have to use it. Otherwise, it goes away again. And that's what I intended to do, because I was in awe of what I experienced for myself. I realized the magnificence of this gift. The gift of clear consciousness and the ability to translate it into language. And so I dedicated my entire life in a way, or I reset it in a way to guarantee that that would be upheld no matter what, no matter the counter forces out there. And there are plenty of counter forces. Been there all my life. Am I gifted? Yeah, in a way. Everybody's gifted in their own ways. It's just so many people just don't see it, or they don't handle what they were gifted properly and end up in the hands of Satan. Yeah? Where it's all just delusion and bitterness and anger and not being thankful for the gifts that were given to you. Or self-convincing that you lost something and you can't get it back, when in reality, especially with the matters of the spirit, You just don't understand. Most people do not understand. I did not understand up until like 2 years ago when I realized the power of of the Christ Spirit, the power of the technique. Ooh, trigger, yeah. Which is just the nameless thing that I call it, but that it ties in with my healer. Like, the true function of it. Like, it was always like so too good that I would just refuse to believe that it could be that good. Well, it is that good. It's more than me. It's more than everybody. It's more than this earth. It's not about the balance of what we're used to out here. Does Rumble censor stuff? I don't know. Not that I've noticed. Right. So yeah, we are all gifted. It's just that people lose it. People throughout their life are manipulated and convinced to abandon or relinquish or even damage their own power because of envy from others. It's with everybody, right? That's how you know. It's like that formula for power. The closer you get to the truth, or the stronger you get, the more polarized the world will be in opposition to you. Because they can't handle it. It's always how it keeps working with everybody. In all things. It's very interesting, like the alchemy of how that all works. And very hard to describe. Even for me. Right. Do you think others are envious of you? Yeah, in ways, definitely. Right? But I mean, I carry enough open earthly weaknesses for them to like really hold on to that, like, oh, but he doesn't. He's balding. Oh, he doesn't have any girlfriends. Oh, he's poor. Ebex. Like, there's plenty of things about me that they can really hold on to a crutch, right? Just to convince themselves that no, I'm just delusional. It's all an act. He's not feeling good. He's a piece of shit. He's just acting. He's just acting like he's really happy with all the energy and everything. Just to make us, the trolls, feel bad about ourselves. He's just trolling us. They think I'm trolling them. They're the guys that keep coming back over and over again every fucking day, live restreaming my live streams. Because they secretly think that I'm trolling them. And they're like, we're gonna troll you then. Yeah, but you're literally binding yourself to me doing that. Because in reality, you guys, those trolls, are all in love with me. And they don't want to be. But they can't stop. It was a bond that they were willing to engage. They just never realized how difficult that is. It's like, just like marriages for some people, right? Some people, some couples, man, woman, right? They get like families, but they don't go marry because it's just something else happens. And then the more you connect up with somebody, on more levels, like including spiritual, like things become more dangerous and you get more scary things confrontations about yourself. Got the terror? What? There is no terrorphobia. Ridiculous. Nobody cares. You keep saying that, dude. Okay, I guess I'll take a look then. This is something shitty. I'm just gonna ban you. It's the second time you brought this up. What? Okay. What the fuck is that? Okay, well, yeah, there is some streamer, I guess. I'm not getting any sense of what the hell anything about that is. Like, so yeah, Terry, no, I have not watched it. I just YouTube searched it. Is there anything that I'm supposed to be interested in about that? Terry? I'd like you to answer that? Alright. I think I'm gonna... Add the chat. There you go. Right, anyway, I hope everybody's been enjoying this rather inspired esoteric talk from me. It looks like people online who are completely unaware of themselves and mocks them. Oh, okay. That seems very tedious. I don't know why the hell I'd be interested in that. I mean, if it's like one of those guys that just does the and weirdo Karen people online, because I mean, there's like tons of weirdo deranged people and like LGBT freaks and all that. Yeah. But reviewing that? I'm sorry, dude. This ain't 2010 anymore. I'm over it. So it's a troll channel. I don't know, Borders Boy, just by reviewing people, that's not necessarily a troll channel. If you have interesting commentary, but if it's just like, oh, you're so stupid, oh, if it's just negative whining, yeah, then it's a troll channel, but I don't know if that is what it is because I'm not clicking that. Thanks. Especially during my live show. Alright, anyway, I hope everybody's enjoying the show. Don't forget to Rogan's it up if you are. And follow me. And also subscribe. Laura Johnny. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Well, nobody cares. Yeah, there's a lot of really fucked up people in this world that like shady things. I don't care. I know. Yeah, and all those people, they all feel like they're on top of the world, like typical ignorant people, because they think that they have the majority, and that makes them the good guys. No. It does not. Yeah? Because if you're a person of quality, then you only care about people of quality. And you don't want numbers. You want there to be a lot of people of quality. Unfortunately, reality dictates that that's never going to happen. There are a lot of people of quality, but not that many. But there's tons and tons of trash everywhere. Right? So, I don't want that at all. I want a small audience of people that could actually understand what I'm talking about and have the patience for my ways, which includes sudden energetic snaps, unfortunately. And days where I am manic. Overly energetic. And if you can't handle that, you should not be following me. Really, I recommend against it. If you're too sensitive and you always need everybody to always perfectly be calm, never criticize you when you enter, dude, this is not the channel for you. Yeah? You want to get involved, you're gonna be talked to. And it's probably gonna make you feel shitty. In my experience, though, that's good. It's confronting. And hey, if I go too far in something, if anybody that is using authority goes too far, that's on them, and everybody can feel that. Yeah, I can make mistakes. I can go too far. Yeah. And I do always try to address that when that happens. Because I like to be, not like to leave a mess around. We're not gonna hide it either. But I'm not perfect. I know. But I do feel yeah, I'm great. I do feel good about myself. Despite everything. And there's people out there that just can't handle that. Because they feel like shit. And some of them, on record, they would have an accomplished life. Not saying that any specific individuals that do this sort of thing have a real accomplished life. It seems unlikely. But some of them might, and just be so unbelievably miserable having this supposed accomplished life that they're professionally just pretending like they're happy all the time. Because as soon as they show any kind of weakness, they're off that level. They're kicked out. Because it's insanely competitive, for example. And then they have a lot of frustration that they can't deal with. And then there's a guy like me that basically is not ambitious at all, but has all this freedom in a world that does accommodate for it. And the people that then, oh, but I got everything. Yeah, they are jealous of me. Because I have actual freedom that they can only have vague memories of. And I'm actually appreciating it. I'm not I want to be the rich guy. No, I do not. No, I just want to be able to eat, right? I do not want to be that rich guy. I got wealth that is way better. And all you gotta do is make sure you don't lose it. Yeah, you don't lose the actual wealth, the wealth that you're born with. All you have to do is discover that wealth and then make sure you don't lose it because of your life choices. What's the thing I like best about myself? That I am truly my own being. Truly. And that I seem to be able to, and I mean, this doesn't probably even mean to anything to anybody out there that have a different philosophy about, oh, you only have the real knowledge when you apply everything physically and do things out there. Like, yeah, I do not agree. Right? But the peaks of my consciousness and my ability to comprehend and like, I've basically, in a way, built my own internal AI system algorithm that my subconscious does. But I mean, it really feels like I'm a freaking AI computer sometimes. It really, really does. Like, and I've been trusting it for a long time, and now I really know how to work it. And it's like never gonna destabilize again. It's never gonna crash again. Like, I know the juggle now. I know how this works internally. And it's never gonna crash again. I might have moral crashes, but that system, that's never gonna turn off. It's when I'm dead. But it's never turning off again. But what I do like about myself the best is just the gift of God, then that I can appreciate it. Never say never. Yeah, I will. Never. Yeah, not until I'm dead. Like, I got that grip. It's at the core of my consciousness. It's overwhelming. Or it used to be overwhelming. Now it's like, yeah, this is just default. This is the format that I'm running. And I will protect it with great care. So, what I like best about myself is the spiritual success that I've accomplished. It's something that I can never be taken away. I'm happy that, from my perspective, in the eyes of God, for what I set out to accomplish in a spiritual matter, like, I am succeeding. And I'm just very happy about that. It gives me a sense of a feeling, a background feeling of purpose and fulfillment every time I touch upon that. And it's not constant, but it comes back. It's like an up and down thing, man. When it comes back, it's like, oh yeah, I knew it. I knew I'm doing good. It's great. Like, despite everything, despite all the ideas of other people and how they're looking at me, it really doesn't matter. It just doesn't. I'm doing great. And I got my challenges and I'm working on them. And a lot of people got challenges. A lot of people out there are probably kind of desperate just to see somebody addressing things directly, like I always do, without shame. in full acceptance. Despite stupid bullies and other cowards that just can't handle somebody being honest. Because then that makes them realize how unbelievably disgusting they really have been, and will probably continue to be. So, there you go. Yeah. Does that answer the question? Should, if you understand it. You fell, shame serves purpose. Being nice enables delusional people. Like men thinking they're winning. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, people that think they're the opposite sex, that's, yeah, but I mean, that is weird and delusional, right? Totally agree. Something that I've never had issues like that, thank God. I never actually thought that. And yeah, you won't be able to quote me on that because I never even said it like that. Yeah. When I discussed my weird confusions and all that, I was very specific about it. It's all about feelings, and even like, how did that happen? It's a confusion that was born out of an intense love. And then when you go in that mode, yeah, it's different qualities. And sometimes it almost feels like you're a mother or something. That's what it just appears like. And yeah, you can then let that think that, oh, because I'm feeling like this, that means that I am secretly a woman. Yeah, but if you actually then believe that and then start mutilating yourself or like dressing up like the dude, that's the actual insanity. But to have feelings, that's not insanity, especially when you can trace where it came from, how that happened. So yeah, I agree. And this weird idea, though, that being nice to delusional people, right, somehow enforces those delusions, it's weird. Right? Because, I mean, even with the actual weirdos that fully went with the transition and all that, and they just went that, like, how does confronting them everywhere help them? Seriously. How does it help them? Like, they're stuck in that. They should do something other than just continually make it about their person, right? Because with a lot of these transsexuals, like, self-obsession is a big risk. That they're like, they just only care how other people, that other people fall in line with the way they want to see themselves, right? It's the obsession that's the real issue. Right? But theoretically, and I've seen that in the past, not so much with the newer generations, I've known actual transsexuals that from like a long time ago, through the goth scene, that were not like that at all. They were very well aware. And like, not just obsessed with, oh, you gotta say that I'm a woman. Like, no, they didn't care. They were much more interested in other things, in things that they, like intellectual subjects and history and that sort of thing. Like, that's what they were actually looking for. That's like how I had a friend like that for a while. Right? Shame usually makes people self-reflect and seek help. Yeah, unless you just don't have any sense of shame at all with anything, right? There's certain types of psychopaths that literally know how to suppress all shame. And they've been, like, conditioned, even, like, by their own family members to do that, to never, ever feel shame about anything, ever. Like, religiously. And those types of people, especially when they're younger, and you tell them they should be ashamed, it's like an assault on them. It really hurts them. With me, not so much, right? Because all the shaming, like, to what end? All you want to do is just take a tone down. You don't deserve to have this confidence. That's all it is. It's all you're thinking. Hey, Arwen, you don't deserve to feel this good. You don't deserve to have this level of confidence because you did not do all the tricks that you have to do. You didn't pay the price. You're not suffering enough. You don't deserve to be happy, Arwen. That's what you're saying, right? That's what you're saying? Go fuck yourself. Yeah? I'm not falling for the trick. I don't respond to peer pressure. Yeah, and if that goes to violent levels, then I will meet that violence with more violence. It's called self-defense. And there's nothing you can do to make me stop. The best you can do is walk away and get a fucking life away from me. Huh? Because I am me, I live like I live, and you're not gonna stop me. Don't care who you are. Right? And when I feel like talking about flat Earth and looping and non-local holographic angular manifestations and holograms and all that and non-space and the technique and the dark world, how I had a magnificent experience that I keep bringing back up, and you not really go fuck yourself then. Yeah? If you don't think that's real, then get the fuck out of here. Because I will talk about it. And it is real to me. And if you don't believe that, that's not my fucking problem. Shame is done out of love. Yeah, sometimes, Terry. Yeah, that's right, Borders Boy. Yeah, Terry's just trying to gaslight. Oh, but we're doing this. We're just doing this for your own good. Really, just have to trust us. Just leave us and get. We just want to get in. We're not gonna make you do what we tell you? Is it gonna try? Is it trying? You're just trying. Why are you so suspicious? Right? You're just trying. Oh. Doesn't work. I keep trying though, right? I know you're just trying. You keep it up. And join the other chats and pile on. Start whining about me again. Start highlighting every detail that I ever brought up. Right? Especially with a little twist to make it seem worse than it literally was. Right? And just do that in other people's chat and whine about me and just make it blatantly obvious to everybody, like, wow, there's some really fucked up deranged people that just keep following him around. Keep it up. People will catch on. Like, they just know, like, wow, this guy's like got some people spellbound. Can't stop watching, can't stop adding to my viewing numbers. It just can't stop. There's a wedding out there. Right? Because they have nothing better to do every goddamn day. Come here, come to some Pajit restream, rip off, bootleg Arwin show on YouTube. And just obsess over me, like, what the hell is she talking about? I hate it. Every day. You gotta be here, you can't stay away. It's absolutely retarded. It's like environmental climate change cult level retarded what these people do on a social behavioral standard. I mean, in this world, there really is nothing more pathetic than people that are negatively obsessed and that can't stop. There's nothing more pathetic in this world, and there's a lot of pathetic things in this world, but nothing is worse than that. It is arguably the worst human trait of all times. And there's a lot of it out there. Yeah, it's never too late to quit. Never too late to quit perdition. Yeah, it's the brilliant thing about the Mormon cosmology is that they realize that the true hell, perdition, is something you have to choose. And then even when you choose it, you can still walk away from that, even after death. But the real obsessed people, they will choose that. As they choose in life, so will they choose in death. It's never too late to walk away, though. You can still get some of that feel, some of that glimmer of God. You can get it back. Just a little bit. But you have to completely walk away from all of it. From all of this. All the trolling crap. All the nonsense. Spend your energy in a better way, and you will feel better. I'm just trying to help you. Shaming. Oh, it's so shaming. Oh, you're doing a good thing. Shaming. We're good people because we make people feel shame. Yeah, sure. Sure you do. Also fulfilling the definition of insanity. Yeah? Doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, expecting different results. Hey, in all these attempts of your shaming, how much success have you actually accomplished doing that same thing over and over and over again? How many times does this work? Borders Boy, you've been there, right, for several years? How many times has the shaming worked? Take your time. Don't forget to Rogan's it up if you're liking it. And follow me here on Rumble or subscribe. If you want to support me on a regular basis, that would be amazing. 0 Porter's Way. And there you go. Thank you for that. Alright, we'll be back in view soon enough. I really do feel great today. I got a plan, you know? Not that I'm gonna tell anybody about it, because all the people that seem to be interested are just the same meddling people.
Shut up,
Because
Barwin.
there's people out there that kind of follow me and then they like catch on that, oh, we could try to manage this man's life. And then they realize, this guy will not be managed. He doesn't actually respond well. And then eventually they then turn into trolling, thinking that they now can't give up. Even though I've made it very clear, like, no, it's not gonna happen. We can't give up. And then they turn into trolls and like, we're just trolling him to try to help him. But now you're just insane. Like, is that what you did with your own kids? Just keep trying to help them with something that they didn't want to be helped with until they literally started avoiding you? Because that's what will happen when you do that. In a way, my parents did get that right. Right? Because the way they tried to help me in a certain time frame was not the right way. But they realized that. But instead of like trying to go to that next level, they stopped. And that was like a massive disappointment for me. But, I mean, with how I am, the intensity of how I am, my character, my thought patterns, the speed of it, and the challenges and the level of the challenges that I need to actually develop, like they weren't capable of handling that. Right? The only school that was truly capable of handling me in full was the Waldorf school. Because they actually understand spiritually sensitive people. Or at least a lot of the teachers there at the time did. And from what I'm hearing from my friend in Nijmegen who has a kid on a Waldorf school right now, it's still like that. It's very spiritually insightful people. And there's like real Rudolf Steiner disciplinaries as well. People that are really into the teachings and the systems, the esoterica of him, and then apply it. And when you do that, doesn't matter like if you get it right or if you have character issues, when you apply those things, you will go to the next level. It's default, like it cannot be prevented. The only way to prevent it is to stop doing it. It's really amazing about Rudolf Steiner. It's like if you read it, if you apply it, if you let your mind get into the esoteric and the mechanics of it, if you try to decipher it, you will upgrade. Just by doing it, by trying it. Right? It's not even about whether you have a satisfactory bigger picture. It's about trying to understand what he's doing. That's what it's about. It's the power of his specific mysticism that absolutely has a functionality. It's so freaking pragmatic, man. But you first have to like get through like the surreal nature of it when you compare it to typical modern day thinking of the West and all that, and like the surface narratives, because it is just such a different world. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna take a bit of smoke. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves out there. Hey, Borders Boy, did you just un-Rogans me? What is this? Come on.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Don't do that. How's everybody else? Hey, Mandy, what's this? Coming to Amsterdam a couple of days ago. Cool stuff to do. I am not really an Amsterdam going out expert. I have no idea. I'm sure there's a lot. It all depends what you're into. I mean, there's like museums. Maybe like the Rembrandt Museum. I mean, that's like the Dutch masters and like great Renaissance paintings and stuff. If you're into that, do not go to like the modern art museum. It sucks unless you're into that, and then you think it's great. So, yeah. If you can give me any hints as to what you actually like, Borders Boy, when going out, I might be able to give you pointers. But I'm not really the best tour guide, really. Ooh, 2 Rogans. Yay. Rembrandt Museum. Yes. Van Gogh. Yeah, but I mean, if you're into like impressionism art, if not, it's kind of tedious. The building's not very interesting either. Canal tour. Well, the weather kind of sucks, so I don't know if you really want to do that. But I mean, yeah, sure. But I mean, Rembrandt Museum is always great. I always loved it there every time I visited because it's like a beautiful big building and just the paintings are amazing. And it is like pretty magnificent to actually see it in 3D and not just through some video image. It is really magnificent. And they got like, at least they used to have some like Tartarian stuff too. That's like in between there. It's like never really addressed. It's like, whoa, what is this? It's pretty epic. I don't know if they still have that. I do hope so. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break and I'll be right back. Don't forget to Rogans it up. Yeah, you're welcome, Borders Boy. Glad to help. Right. Yeah, and by the way, if you're into that, there are some really awesome buildings. If you just want to go out and walk. Especially during the daytime when it's sunny. There are like still amazing Tartarian buildings in Amsterdam. Might as well just enjoy them. Don't know how long they're gonna be there. They're always trying to tear them down. They're always trying. Right. Hope you have a good time there in Amsterdam, Borders Boy. Cheers. Right. Let's see, what else can I bring up? Oh. Apparently there's like a lot of stuff about it. There's been like this massive mist in the Netherlands, and people are like, this is not normal, it shouldn't be misty in the middle of the city. I never even thought about it that much. I've like gone through it with the bicycle. It didn't like smell anything weird or... But yeah, it might be a part of weather engineering. And apparently there's people in the Netherlands that are onto it, and they're like, this is geoengineering. This is weather engineering. I'm like, yeah. Why do I say trying in a gay voice? It's not technically a gay voice, but it's just something I do because I think it's funny. I'm sorry if you don't think it's funny. It's my Grabbler voice. That's what it's supposed to be. I guess Grabblers could be considered gay, but it's not really relevant. And the train is just train. Right now, if somebody's making actual effort, good effort for something productive, then I'm not just gonna say they're just trying. Now then I'm gonna say they're making real efforts. Yeah, and when somebody's just trying, then they're just trying. Right? There is a logic to how I do that. You might not get it. But yeah, I do weird voices sometimes. It's a thing that I do. I've always done that. Dude, when I was younger, I did more voices than actual normal communication. I was just always just doing silly voices. Always. That's like the... People thought I was autistic because of that. And in a way, they were right. Because I didn't know how to freaking normally communicate. Being what I am. Not understanding as much of the world. So I was just doing weird voices a lot to try to express like certain things that I just had to let out, but I couldn't in a normal way. I thought you would not like to sound gay. No, I don't care. Hey, maxed out bear, good to see you. Wish Rumble had a hand-rubbing happy merchant Grabbler animated emoji for that chat. Yes! That would be kind of cool. But I mean, it's too far. But yeah, Mandy Ellis says, I am not concerned about, oh, whether I sound gay. I know that I am not homosexual. I know my past, I know what I thought, I know what I went through, and I don't care. I do voices. You think that makes me sound gay? Well, I'm very sorry. I'm still gonna do the voice because I like doing it. No, I don't just like to do the pretend gay man voice. I might sometimes do it, but that's more like accidentally slipping through because I'm dealing with a blatantly homosexual person or something that's just acting flaming. And I mean, I don't even hate those people really. It's only when they just can't stop leaving me alone and they just always have to show that they're gay. That's where my homophobia sets in. And like gays are continually trying to signal or something because they just know that I'm gay. Like no, you don't. I do voices, not gay. I can mimic a gay. Don't particularly care to. Yeah, that just makes the flaming guys even more flaming, so I don't do that. But I mean, it's just a grappler voice, come on. It's like Ira, but with IJ. The grappler voice, right? Just call me Ira. There you go. So when I'm around gay people, I do it. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. That's absolutely insane. That's what you're getting out of that. You're probably trying to be a troll, but I mean, I don't care, because it's just wrong. You're just stupid to get that's blatantly wrong, then yeah, I mean, why are you even making such a conclusion? Who says that I even am around gay people? There you go, Max Out Bear. That's correct. Not a rerun? No. Oh, okay, yeah. Bye. Yeah. It's not gonna work. These names that you're attributing to yourself, it's pathetic, dude. You're not that. Definitely not. Do you think homophobia is immoral and unchristian? No. But it depends though on like what exactly that entails, right? If you go out and like physically harass gay people or bully them, that would be technically classified as homophobia in the law or something, or I don't know exactly what. Yeah, no, I'm not supportive of that. Leave them alone. But that should be reciprocated. Right? But just not wanting to hang around gays acting gay, that's called just freedom to associate with who you want to associate. So yeah, homophobia at the core of it is not immoral or unchristian. Yeah, you don't have to treat gays like they're heterosexuals. Like they're the same. They're not. There's different social interactions, different results, and yeah. Some people don't like that. You could call that homophobia. But I mean, there's gays out there that are heterophobia. Is homophobia a form of shame? No. No, it is not. I mean, it's a word that is used as a shaming tactic by Marxists. Right? And that's why I do this. That's why I'm saying, like, hey, I'm homophobic. Because it is actually a thing, not just a Marxist accusation for anybody who's trying to stop, like, this insane gay and now almost pedophile revolution. Like, that's not actually a thing. It exists. Being disgusted and disagreeing with a particular behavior is a fear or phobia. No, you are correct, but I mean, you could say that homophobia is a natural instinct, right? But it doesn't mean it's not a fear. Or something that can trigger you, something like that, right? I mean, that's a thing. Is that unnatural? Well, maybe it isn't unnatural. Maybe not having it is unnatural. But, I mean, you can never, like, have a standard for that, really. You think gays would agree that it's shame they feel from homophobes? Maybe. Maybe they do. Right? But I mean, they're what they are. The world is what it is. Right? It's just like there are, like, real, in a way, racists out there. Like the white supremacists, and I'm like, yeah, I'm all about, like, yeah, your own nation, your own people, the original gene pool, like, yeah. But then I'm like, if I arrive there, they'd be like, oh, you're just a gross half-breed, get out of here. It's like literally happened. And I'm like, well, shit. Like, okay, that it is what it is. Like, I'll never be a number one guy with them. But I mean, do I really want to? With the overall behavior that they all condone about each other? It's just more scapegoating. Like, supposed white supremacists are just, like, really terrible scapegoaters. And they do it all the time for everything. Quay? What? What are you talking about? Abortion phobia. Yeah, you got a point there, Maxed Out Bear. I had a friend who was dead against people and alternative sexual choice. Yeah, well, it is a choice, as she said, and the choice should not be taken lightly. The people that just think that they can do that often don't realize the massive long-term implications of indeed making that choice. So I am against that. But I know I can't stop people. And some people out there are going to be like, oh, you're not supposed to be gay. I'm going to be gay then. You can't own me. I'll be gay. Yeah, okay. Well, you'll be a fucking idiot then. You go do that. You'll be gross. And now you're that. Yeah, it's your freaking life, man. I just don't want to have anything to do with it. No, don't. Oh, that's what you did? Yeah, I don't need to know about that. You don't think they choose to be... Yeah, well, that's your problem, Orinoco Womble. I mean, I'd love to discuss that sometimes, except not really. It's too complicated and it'll trigger too many people too much. Like, I don't want to... They'll just be like, hey, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay. You everything, you know everything about it, you must be gay. They just go on like that ever, forever. It's like, no. They don't choose. Yeah, they do. You don't choose what you are attracted to? Now that's true. But in a way, though, you do. You can drive yourself. Yeah, it is a choice. It is a fucking choice. And if you're all gonna be like that, I will kick every single one of you out. I'm not here to have debates with fucking gays. I don't care if you think it's not a choice. It is. Literally everybody... Oh, well, literally everybody could go fuck themselves. How about that? There you go, Shifty Eyes. Shady, thanks for sharing that. It doesn't really matter, though. I don't care about your opinions. Gay is a choice. You're gonna have impulses, but yeah, you just think that, oh, well, if you have impulses, then it's all just meant to be. Well, guess what? No, it isn't. Your impulses are not all just meant to be. Some of the impulses are artificially induced by influences from the outside all the time. And then when you answer that influence, because you don't realize what it is, then you might get seduced into making really bad choices spiritually. Yeah, devil makes you think that you are him. That's a choice. It's a spiritual choice. It's very elusive. It happens much younger than most people realize. It's a freaking choice. And what you do with that choice will direct how you develop. But once you convince yourself it's not like that, yeah, well, then it isn't for you. Why are you angry? Well, why such an irritating message? Why do that at all? He had to admit it himself eventually. Oh, really? So does he now do all the gay stuff then? That's pretty fucked up. I mean, if he really secretly wanted to do it and it's a dream come true, then okay, well then yeah, give in to the gay, man. I hope you really got what you really wanted. I never wanted any of that. It's just fucked up. I like women. No, he doesn't. He doesn't like it, but he admits he's gay. Okay, well, weird. Mandy, shut up. Just don't do that. You don't need to point out anything, yeah? It's not because somebody disagrees, it's because people are all gonna pile like everybody. No, they don't. Piss off. Yeah, you're not going to like peer pressure me with numbers all of a sudden speaking out. No, everybody disagrees. Fuck you. You're all banned. Don't ever do that. Ever. He embraced it, didn't fight it. Well, that's his choice, Shady. It's his damn choice. It's not my problem. Yeah, you choose the sin, you get the sin, you pay the price for the sin. It's his freaking life. It's his damn choice. Not my business. But it is a choice. Yeah? God always gives you a choice. Doesn't make it an easy choice. And there's things that you can do. Spiritually. If you have that capacity. If you don't have the capacity for spiritual change, then yeah, you might get stuck just being gay. And not having that ability to make that stop. Choice to be gay or to act on it. I think it's the same thing. To be gay is to act on it. Everybody has all kinds of impulses, some really weird ones. It's whether you act upon them that determines what you are, yeah? You are what you do, not what the thoughts and impulses you have. That's not you. It's you making the choice to recognize or embrace the impulses that define you. Your actions define you, not your impulses. Impulses are just what you just have to deal with. And you can deal with it And you can even change impulses depending on your choices. You don't tell me anything, Maniela says. You don't tell me not to get upset. Don't do anything. Just don't. Don't meddle. I don't need a person to do that in my chat. I do not need guidance. Thank you. If you're gonna take your real goods back, fine. I mean, it's just gonna make me eventually kick you out. Because that's very irritating behavior. Yeah, you give me your Rogans up and then you're gonna Karen to me. And then when I do not accept it, you're taking your thumbs up away. Well, that's just fucking irritating. Just like Debatable D kicked her out too. And I'll kick you out too. I'm not kicking you out right now, but I'm just telling you, don't do that or I will. I will kick you out. It's irritating. Wow, can't believe this show's already been going 2 hours. Incredible. I am getting kind of hungry though. I'm not gonna round out yet. Still got energy. Because I'm still feeling strong. Yeah, I guess that's it. Reports for now. Nothing else is standing out particularly. I'm sure there's going to be more stuff. Looks like there will be a meeting between Putin and Trump about the Ukraine war situation. Great. Can't wait. So we can finally have some completely legal Russian collusion. Russian collusion! Russian collusion! We love it! Let the brothers reunite. It's probably not going to be that. Like, Trump always likes to frickin' hardball those Russians. He always wants to be like, you know, America's on top. He has to. He did it last time. He'll do it again. But at least he will, like, stop the slaughtering. Stop the dying. Because there's bullets that just go right over flat land, and there's nothing to stop them but a body, the flat dead on the flat land. So, yeah, looking forward to that finally ending. And shady eyes don't tell people to embrace the inner Karen. That's just terrible advice. I know it's probably a joke. Right, but yeah, I am actually really hopeful for Trump. More than I was when this all started. But I also know it will not last forever. Like at some point it's gonna probably go sour. But I mean, I still think it's gonna be great. It's been very promising thus far. Right? And in the meantime, here in Europe, they're all just rushing now. Like, we have to go full nuts, we have to go full control, absolutely everything, ram it through, climate cult now, climate cult now. Stop all the farming, create the bugs, more environmental damage with stupid alternative electricity. Like, now, they're just desperately trying to ram through as much damage as they still can. Because they know their days are numbered. It's going to be over soon. And that they're all going to be held accountable for the scams that they've unleashed upon Europe. With NATO alone. Like all that money that they just stole to dump in a totally useless war just to launder it and steal it for themselves. And then also on top of that create a war economy to plunder everything even further. So they're just like, they're doing the same thing as basically America had been doing under Biden when they knew they were losing. Like, do as much damage as you can, do as much damage as you can, scorched earth. And they're doing something similar here because they know their time is up. They know the game is up now. So they're just doing as much damage as they still can. But I don't think they're really going to get away with it. Like, they're already getting blocked. So, looking forward to that. Right. Anyway, hope everybody's enjoying the show. If you are, don't forget to Rogans it up. And if you haven't already, follow me here on Rumble. And please also support me by subscribing. And through super chats, all in the Rumble chat. And I could also use support. The best it would be through the PayPal, Patreon, and the Gifts and Go, especially PayPal, in the description box below. Any support would be greatly appreciated. I mean, it does really help my overall situation. And keeps me going and doing what I do. I need to stop clicking. Clicky, clicky, clicky. I do like the sound of clicky though. Here, I'm doing it again. I can't help it. I can't just let go. I have to move around all the time. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Woohoo, 3 Rogans, nice. So yeah, I could still go on for a bit. Any suggestions? Something that doesn't have anything to do with gays? That would be great. Unless it's to like make fun of somebody. Like, for example, Joe Rogan. I'm always up to have a little bit of fun with Joe Rogan. So let me just share. Let me just share this. Let's have a little fun. Alright, so yeah, I found a video. I mean, this probably been uprooted before, but yeah, I spotted Joe Rogan. Apparently, he was caught riding a motorcycle in Brazil. Let's check that out. Whoa. Look at him go. Epic. Joe Rogan, everybody. Look at that guy knows how to ride a motorcycle. You're even showing off against the police. Badass Rogan. What a stud, right? Amazing. Woohoo! Yeah, so don't forget to Rogans it up. How did the Rogans it up thing come about? Yeah, Owen Benjamin. Definitely Owen Benjamin. That was great. Like, I've laughed so much over his Rogan jokes. Always makes me smile. Flat Earth? What about Flat Earth? What do you want to know about Flat Earth? Mandy, if you want to talk Flat Earth, cool. What do you want to talk about? About the Flat Earth? Never heard it before. Okay. Sure you haven't. Sure you're a real boy. Yeah, real boy with a real account, 5 days old. I'm sure you've never heard of it before. So it's still saying Antarctica videos are fake. Yeah, I get it. I think they probably were fake. Now here's the thing though, I've been arguing this like with some flat earthers guys on Discord and all that yeah, it was probably fake. Does that prove that there is definitely no 24-hour sun in Antarctica? No. No, it doesn't. Because if it's fake, well then what's the real thing? Oh, it has to be the thing that you think it is because that opposes what they fake? Well, yeah, it's very logical to feel like that, but you don't have evidence. If it's faked, well, then you still, again, don't know. You got fooled. But they don't know. You don't have evidence for it. So, you don't want to own that. Okay, well, you don't know what you're missing. no studio would be allowed there, and the cost would be... What studio are you talking about? Studio? Dude, what studio? I mean, you can literally render like a full-blown environment completely artificial and make it look really incredibly real, right? That is a technical possibility. So if there's some CGI suspicion, then yeah, that can be. But I mean, the entire premise of that situation was just really off, right? I mean, they arrived and then within 4 hours, they're doing interviews saying, like, there is definitely a 24-hour sun. What? How the fuck would you know? You just got there. Nobody seems to be picking up on that part. Like, they just said it was there. Like, oh, really? But you just arrived there. That's ridiculous. How would you even know? And then there's my suspicion that they didn't actually go to Antarctica, but that they went to one of the Shetland Islands. Right? One of the islands near Argentina. And did something there. And that's it. People say it was made in the studio. Well, the supposed 360 video thing, that could have been made in the studio, but that doesn't... Yeah, that's literally then... The word studio is not really the proper word for that. It would be something that was filmed at some location and then literally have a CGI environment draped around it. That's what they do with a lot. I'm sorry, did I say a lot? No. All movies, all Hollywood movies do that with like everything, all the time. There's no more movies that have environments that are really literally that. Like, entire environments and backgrounds are just CGI now. It's very efficient. And it doesn't even cost all that much. You just have to have access to that equipment. And just a couple of guys that do that, and it's very quick. So, what time? I don't know. Shh, not. What is that? No, this. What? Okay, maybe they're called different. It's the islands not near Scotland. Not those. That's not what I meant. I meant the ones that are at Argentina. Weren't they called the Shetland Islands? I'm confused. Are they called the Shetland Islands? Oh yeah, Shetland. It's just one. Okay, I did not know that. But I thought there were other islands at Antarctica. Oh wait! Falkland Islands. Sorry, I mixed them up. That's stupid. I am very sorry, not Shetland Islands. It's the Falkland Islands. Or South Georgia, the Sandwich Islands. Sandwich Islands is all snow covered too. So that's like west of Argentina. Maybe there's some other places there too, I don't know. But from the looks of it, Falkland Island might not be it. It's still green. But that island further to the west there, South Georgia, and the southern Sandwich Islands is what Google Maps says here. That might be it. That might be where they did it. Because that thing seems to be pretty much all snow covered. So who knows? And it does have mountains. Yes, sorry, I mixed them up. Sorry. My bad. Good to know. Shetland Islands, Scotland. I didn't know that was like directly. Wow. Falkland Islands. Yeah. Right, but anyway, one of the islands off the coast of Argentina. That's what I always meant, because I know there are some islands there. Right. Anyway, I hope everybody's enjoying the show. Oh, by the way, I'm thinking now, who knows? They might have actually gone to the Shetland Islands north of Scotland. I mean, those would be sufficiently cold at this time of year to get a shot like what they intended. So maybe it was the frickin' Falkland Islands. I never even thought of that. But if they actually wanted closer conditions, then they probably went to that Georgia Island thing off the coast of Argentina. That the sun would be in a better type of pathway for that shot. Right. But anyway, it does all seem to be faked and all that. It's just that, whatever, man. Like, I didn't invest in that. What? I think it's the same wedding column of cars now coming from the other direction back. The platforms over a dispute with cases. Okay, Tim Techtime. Okay, thanks, I guess. Are you gonna like upload on your channel to actually prove that it's really you? Because there's no videos on your channel. If you literally lost a YouTube channel, then why aren't you reposting your stuff on your Rumble channel? That's weird. It's winter in the Scottish Shetlands? Yes. Well, they need snow, don't they? Right? It's just a suggestion. I'm not saying I know for certain. I'm just suspecting that they didn't really go to Antarctica, but to some other place where there is snow for the live part of the operation. That's what I think. Agricultural tech? Oh, that's cool. Upload, Tim's Tech. Prove you're a real boy. I mean, I like a good backstory, but, you know, you gotta actually back it with some evidence. So get to work on that. Please. So no late sun. That's a good point. On the other hand, it's literally on the other side of where the sun would be. So yeah, right? There is going to be a daytime on the Shetland Islands. A little bit. They will have one moment of sun right when it's like dark in the United States. So, right? And you can just say, oh, it's a 24-hour sun when it just goes up for just a bit, and you just have to film it right live, right when that time is there, and then say, oh, we saw it 24 hours. I mean, it could work. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't seem to be a market here on Rumble. Dude. So you don't have videos? So you're not really a channel producer then? You never really were. You're just a guy that hangs around tech videos? Whatever. But not 24 hours? Yeah, but there was no filming of 24-hour daylight, man, the LSS. Not during... There's no live coverage 24 hours. There wasn't any. There was a bit of live coverage of them from location. Right? They did that. A bunch of interviews. Went on Owen Benjamin. Witsit went on Owen Benjamin. I saw that live. Yeah? When it was light. You didn't see the ground, you didn't see the background, it was an upward shot. Yeah. And then a separate video of a supposed camera going around again. That part is something completely different. Like that specific video was probably a CGI studio production. Right? Compartmentalization, separate things. You have the supposed 24-hour video proof, studio production, very likely, again. And you have the live shots of the people on location, where you don't actually get to see any features from the landscape, you just get to see them in the cold, somewhere. That's it. Who wants to sit looking at a 24-hour video? It wasn't a 24, it's just a short version of it. Shortened down, time cut up. In time, what do you call that? I can't find the word for it. A short version. I didn't even actually watch it. I'm just speaking purely theoretical. Only motorized 24-hour sun of the age released. What? That's McKeeting's video. Okay. Well, I'm sure it's all still stuff. I don't care. This is where I lose my interest in the entire subject. Yeah, I've said about it what I said, my suspicions, what I think happened, and that's it. Yeah? I'm disappointed. I wish they had actually gone to Antarctica and really, really proved that it was there. That would have been really cool. And not proof that the Earth is a globe at all. And then everybody would be forced to deal with that. But now, it's a bunch of frickin' fakery, and so now it's just endless bickering again. And people holding on to their specific presuppositions, and just saying fake, 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 and yeah, nothing is accomplished. So in that sense, the entire controlled opposition distraction maneuver project, called The Final Experiment, has absolutely succeeded in its objective. Everybody's time was wasted. Yeah. And still wasting. Time-lapse, that's the word. Thank you, Borders. Yeah, the time-lapse video. Right. Don't know why I didn't remember that. Why do you think they didn't go? I don't care to speculate. Probably because it was a lot cheaper to not go, to just go to a location that doesn't have like insane insurance costs just to be able to go there. And just fake that they go there. Like, pack all the money. And then you just pretend like you were there. Yeah, it's great. Massive profits. Massive scam. Massive profit. Right? I don't say that I would do that, but that's what I think probably is part of the reason why they did, is to just scam a lot of people out of a lot of money and then not give them the results they wanted. That's what I think. Right, it's just my opinion. It's not really proof or super relevant in the investigation of how did they fake it. Like, I'm not into that. Right? So the Antarctic marathon runners weren't in the Antarctic either? I do not know. Orinoco Wombo, I have no idea. But I mean, unless Antarctic runners are literally running on top of the gigantic ice wall, right? Where it's literally being filmed from a helicopter or a boat, and it's like looking up the ice wall and you see people running, and that's like the continual situation. Like, yeah, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to really make sure where they are then. Right? Unless you literally have the ice wall in view all the time, every shot, every second, you're not going to be absolutely certain that they are in Antarctica. There's many flat plains that are completely ice and snow covered. Yeah, it's not just Antarctica. It's just islands, yeah? You're not going to really be that certain. You're going to have the freaking gigantic super high ice wall in view with people walking on top of it to really be sure that they are actually there. Otherwise, it's relatively easy to fake. The runners bribed the penguins. Yeah, by the way, in the super high ice wall location, there are no penguins. Yeah, the penguins are only at the lower lands. Because penguins can't climb 200 meters or whatever it is. Yeah, and they can't just stay afloat forever. This is all I'm saying. I'm not super invested in it. I'm just telling you, this is what it is. Thousands go there every year. One hell of a secret to keep them from them. Some secrets keep themselves. People don't even realize it when it's staring them in the face. Yeah, if they're told you are now here, a lot of people will just believe it. They just will. Especially if you manage to get inside of their orientation tech and make sure that the map says and the GPS says that they're on that location. Then they'll believe it. Right? Even if they weren't there but somewhere else. If you can pre-rig GPS tech to tell you are in a specific location, then most people, when they read their maps, their GPS, they will just believe, oh, I am there. Because that's what the map says. It's the only reference point they have. They're not going to double check with celestial navigation where they are. Most people don't even know what that is. It's just GPS. That's what they do. If you can pre-rig it, and that is physically possible to do that, then they can be fooled through the GPS that they are in Antarctica, even though they're technically not there. Yeah. I'm just saying it's a technical possibility, not claiming that's literally what is done. I'm just saying it is possible to do that. That is all. Am I still going to make tune show? Well, he hasn't responded to my email, Orinoco Wombo, so I doubt it. I think he was just trolling me. I mean, I sent him an email back straight away. It's been 4 days. He's not responded, so I don't think it's happening. I don't care though. You know? It would have been fun, but I mean, I don't need it. You know? Anyway, Flat Earth! I talked about the Flat Earth and the final experiment in a fakery. It's all fake. Yeah. But I mean, just because it's fake doesn't mean that you just have to spend 24 hours a day, every day, just trying to get in people's faces just to tell them, it's fake. Dude. Like, that just makes them build up immunity when they realize, oh, it's one of those people. They do not listen. They don't care. The more you repeat it, the more they erase it. Yeah, people that do, it's fake, and they get in your face, people are just like, oh, yeah, fuck off. And they just, next day, nothing. Because they don't want to get into a subject that has such irritating people in it that push their ideas onto others. Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, that's really cool, I'll look it up. And then as soon as that stops, it's like, okay, fuck that guy. And I'm not gonna look that up, ever. That's what actually happens in reality. And I know that is what happens. That's why I don't do that anymore. Yeah? You could, in your life, happen to bump into somebody that really is open and interested in your niche subject, but that's gonna be relatively rare. And when you just go out and try to push it on people you don't know in places that are not your places, then it's just gonna irritate people. And they will close off to you and your subject. And they will be very capable of giving you the impression like they heard you, because that will make you stop whining. Yeah? Because people got better stuff to do with their lives. Like, they're barely holding it together societally and financially, and everything's really changing around, and they don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society. Pun intended. Like, they just don't have the time for that shit. Right? That's not how they have set up their lives. That's not their priority. It's just, it gets in the way. Right? And if everybody knows the Earth is flat, is not gonna change how the world operates. It's not gonna make governments declassify that the Earth is secretly flat, and then all the media adapts and start to say, oh, it's flat. Oh, instead of the globe, we're gonna show you the flat Earth model now. No, that's never, ever going to happen. Not even in a fucking 1,000 years, guys. Doesn't matter how much we figure out about physical reality, that's never gonna happen. You just gotta get over it. How do you manage to find the time? What? Don't know what that means, but I'm gonna take another 2-minute break and I'll be right back. Hope you're all liking the show. Don't forget to Rogan's it up if you are. See you soon. And I'm back. I could expand upon the title, but it's already getting kind of bloaty. But I did talk about Flat Earth today. But dude, like if I like put everything that I talk about in the title, then sometimes like the title is gonna be like ginormous. Like it's gonna be like an entire video screen full of text. I don't think Rumble would really appreciate that. Nor would people like trying to scroll through my shows. Right, but I am getting kind of hungry. The weather is actually kind of nice right now. It's not raining. Look at that. The windows have all dried up. Even distinguished shapes in the clouds. It's still not super warm, but I mean not freezing either. Alright, so let's turn on the orange. I am orange. Okay, that sucked. I hate it when my voice shuts like that. But yeah, I am more orange looking now. Welcome back, Orange Army. Right, so I think I'm gonna round out the show. Hope everybody enjoyed it. I did. Feeling good. Right, so thanks everyone for coming. Hope you liked this show. If you did, then please don't forget to Rogan's it up. And if you haven't already, follow me and be here when I'm going live, which is normally 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me by subscribing, and PayPal, Patreon, Gifts and Go links are in the description box below. Also super chats. Any support would be greatly appreciated, and I can still really use it. So yeah, please keep support coming. At some point, again, would be great. Right, so I will be back tomorrow. Definitely gonna do shows in the weekend. It's Flat Earth Early Bird number 2185 on Saturday. Hope to see you all then. Everybody have a great rest of this Friday and enjoy the weekend already. And hope to see you tomorrow. And until the next video, keep it flat. See you tomorrow.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.